Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. So my most viewed video is a video where I cover the Spigen Thin Fit. I filmed that I believe a couple years ago, or at least a year ago, a while back. Is when I had the thinness Max, I believe, or maybe even the 10. And so I thought, hey, let's revisit that case in 2020. And I'm gonna talk about why you should buy the Spigen Thin Fit in 2020. So real quick, we're gonna take a look at the packaging. So pretty simple box that it comes in. By the way, this case runs between $10 and $11 on Amazon, so a very affordable case if you're looking for something that is high quality, very nice case, but also very affordable. Definitely check out the Spigen Thin Fit. So they open it up, pretty simple, set the box aside, take it out of the plastic. All right, let's take a look around the case real quick. So you get a nice light branding touch on the back. On the inside, there is a small indentation, and that's where you can actually buy a metal plate from Spigen, and I have a package of those, so we're gonna take a look at that here in a second. And if you add a metal plate there, it'll actually allow you to use this with magnetic car mount. So if you have like an air vent car mount or something along those lines, you can use that with this case. If you do use a metal plate, it will block wireless charging, so keep that in mind. But it's always pretty easy to take the case on and off if you need a wireless charge, or just don't use the metal plate, and that's fine. These do not come with the case. You do have to order these separately, and these are super affordable. I think they're $10 also, so very cheap, and you get 8, it's an 8-pack of these, and they're a combination of rectangular and round plates. So we'll put one of those on here in a second. All right, so let's snap this in. Fits really well on the phone. So the Spigen Thin Fit is known for a couple of things. So number one is it's super thin, that's the name of it. The other thing is it fits your phone perfectly, no wiggle. This is a kind of a hard polycarbonate plastic, but something they've done in how they've treated the plastic is has one of the softest finishes in a phone case that I've ever experienced. I mean, the feel on the hand, this case feels really nice. And it's also pretty grippy. So even though it's a flat surface, you know, there's not a lot of texturing or patterning on the back or the sides. Because of what they've done to treat the polycarbonate plastic, it's actually, it's pretty grabby. So it's not slippery at all. It's not slick. It has a really nice smooth feel that kind of grips your hand. So I love the feel of this case. One of my favorite things about this case. Now, when I look for a phone case, I'm looking for something that is going to be as thin as possible, as lightweight as possible. I don't want to add any bulk to my phone, but I do want a level of protection. And typically what I'm looking for is just light protection from very small drops maybe, but mainly if I'm setting the case down on a surface on the back, I want to make sure the camera lenses are protected. I don't want to scratch the back of the case. I want something around the sides to also prevent scratches on the metal railing around the side. So I'm just looking to kind of keep my phone, you know, in nice condition without adding a bulky case onto it, which adds a lot of bulk. I want to have as close to a caseless experience as possible when using my phone. So the cool thing about the Spigen Thin Fit is you do get a ridge around the camera area. So your camera lenses will not touch a surface if you're setting the phone down on its back. If you noticed, you have cutouts instead of buttons. So that means your buttons are super clicky because you're actually using the phone's buttons. So there's the mute rocker, the volume up and down. And then you also have easy access to your power port and your speaker grills, mainly because the bottom and the top are exposed. Now they're exposed to a certain extent. So if you'll notice, each of the corners are covered by the case. And then also, try to get this close, there's a thin lip that does come out and around the top and the bottom of the case just slightly. So if you potentially drop this, it might hit that lip before it hits the metal frame. Here's the bottom of the case. However, you most definitely want a screen cover on your phone. I'm rocking the Spigen Easy Fit screen cover. Comes with an application tray. I'll leave a link down below. I would recommend don't order a screen cover anymore unless it comes with an application tray. There's no reason for it not to, and it makes it so easy to get that perfect fit of that screen cover. No guessing games, no air bubbles. It just works perfectly every time. So let's take the case off again. It comes off pretty easily, even though it is on there tight. And what I want to do is let's open up the metal plates here. And all right, so if you notice, here's kind of the pack of metal plates. I've already used one on my Kadabi sheath, so you can use it on other cases. They don't have to be Spigen cases because they're pretty thin. I'll show you how thin they are here in a second. And most cases have room for, you know, something as thin as a dollar bill or one of these metal plates. So let's put these down here so you can kind of see what they look like. So you see you have kind of round ones. You know, some air vent car mounts are round, others are more rectangular. The one I have is rectangular, so this is kind of what it looks like, and this is how thin it is. So it's thinner than a credit card, and it comes with 3M sticky material on the back. So all you want to do is peel this off. And then you're just going to apply it. I'm going to turn it right side up. Apply this to the middle of your case. And as I said before, the Spigen Thin Fit does have a kind of an indented area on the inside of the case for you to apply the metal plate. Plop the foam back in. And fits nicely, so no problem with fit. It's not coming off, works just fine. And I've actually got a magnetic car mount. This is from the unboxing I just did of the EvuTech Aramid fiber case. I have noticed it's not quite as strong of a magnetic hold as the EvuTech, but I've been using this in my car for 3 or 4 days now. No problems, stays on just fine. So if you have a magnetic car mount, then perfect solution with your Spigen Thin Fit. So that's about it for this video. I didn't want to take up too much time on this. I hope this gives you a few reasons or a few things to think about if you're considering purchasing this case. If this content was helpful, I'd love to subscribe. You know, give me a like. Let me know what other cases or what other technology you would like me to look at, and I'll see if I can pick it up. So that's it for this one, guys. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Peace.